It's raining festivals at the moment in Lagos, and the most recent is the Art and Culture Festival, ArtX Lagos. The festival's 10th edition merges visual arts and creative arts as it celebrates under the theme, Imagine Otherwise, No Matter the Tide. The festival also spotlights the high-flying Nigerian movie, My Father's Shadow, as well as the new album of the high-life duo, The Cavemen. Details in this next feature.
Different forms of art converge at the 10th installment of ArtX Lagos under the theme, Imagine Different, No Matter the Tide, drawing VIP guests including federal ministers, Lagos State Governor, captains of industries, family members, other creatives and lovers of art. The 4-day festival boasts of an exhibition floor with all manner of art from over 100 artists from across over 30 galleries, showcasing content in painting, drawing, textile art, photography, children's art, sculpture, and performing arts. The founder, Tokini Piteside, explains how the 10-year journey so far reflects the theme of imagining different, no matter the tide.
When I conceived of ArtX Lagos in 2016, you were right, I was imagining otherwise. Our theme for this year is imagining otherwise, no matter the tide, which seems it's self-explanatory. Simply, whatever life is throwing at you, look around you. Take yourself to a higher place in your mind. Think about your abilities, your resources, everything around you. Whether you're an individual, an organization, whoever you may be, an artist, a non-artist, whoever you may be, there's so much around us that can support us to go beyond present difficulties and struggles. And that is what Imagining Otherwise, No Matter the Tide is about, using Lagos as the site of discussion around that idea, using the mangrove plants that once filled Eko as a discussion about the resilience that can come even in places where you don't think that kind of innovation can come.
The spotlight this year, amongst other top artists and works, falls under the works of art ex-icon J.D. Okai-Ejikere, the renowned photographer whose works across several decades create an insight to the growing faces of Nigeria, and some of the VIP guests relish the nostalgia that comes with reliving some of the good old days through the archival images of Ejikere.
A Nigerian who in the 1950s decided to dedicate his life to photographing and documenting our cultural heritage. Behind me, you can see the National Theatre. We just convened at the opening of the National Theatre. This photograph was taken in 1977 when it was constructed by J.D. Okai-Ejikere. This is the mask that I believe Erabo Emokpai designed for Festa 77, the best friend of J.D. Okai-Ejikere. He took these pictures. If we continue throughout the exhibition, you will see images of students in Ibadan in the 50s, looking powerful. In the 60s and 70s, J.D. is known for his hairstyle series, exhibited all over the world, Paris, London, New York, and while he was alive, and even after his passed. But the world has not seen these other images by him, because it took ArtX Lagos going to meet his family, the custodians of thousands of physical negatives, not digital images. Our curators went through 6,000 physical negatives to produce this exhibition of 200 artworks.
The Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, afterwards during an opening gala, comments how art has helped Lagosians connect some dots across different era and generations.
Passing through the exhibition of J.D. Okai-Ejikere, and I was truly moved looking at how our city, our state, and our country has become from the 60s to the 70s to the 80s. You need to see it, and you will see with the power of art, with the power of photography, the transformation of what the city and the state and the country has been. And I think it's only when you are opportune to come out and to see what ArtX is bringing together that you can begin to understand as a people our journey. where we were, how we started, and the kind of future that we see.
On the performing art arm of the festival, High Life duo The Cavemen belt out track after track from their new body of work.
Artex Live, our musical show with The Cavemen, coming home to us because they were with us for years. Now we will be the first in Nigeria to hear their new album at a live show. Artex Cinema. I'm sure you've all heard of Akinola Davies, My Father's Shadow, the film that broke history, made history, broke records. The first Nigerian film to be selected officially for the Cannes Film Festival, the world's greatest film festival. We will be showing that film at Artex Lagos by Akinola Davies.
I think the first thing that we need to do is to give kudos to Tokini. I think she's just an amazing connector, But then it tells you what happens when a creative gets into a space like this and decides to do stuff this place now becomes almost like a melting pot, like you said, different creatives across different genres just coming together. So I can be here as a filmmaker, a doc filmmaker, and I can run into like a painter, I can run into a photographer, we can have interesting conversations, and those conversations can lead to interesting collaborations, right?